But a homie is a homie, you know what I mean? Especially if you grew up with him. There's certain homies that's gonna go shoot. That's their thing. They gonna go shoot every day. That's their favorite thing. You know what I mean? They're a jarhead. They ain't gonna be able to make a dime. Then there's certain homies who hustle and make money and still they put on for the hood. Certain homies go to college. Certain homies got jobs. Certain homies just hang out and be bums all day. It's all a functional part of the neighborhood.
Yeah, my cousin, I don't know if he, I don't think he's active. Well, he ain't active no more. But he OG out of Compton and shit. He owns like dental clinics and shit for the community. He be doing all types of shit.
And you're solid. If you're a solid homie, you're a solid homie. It don't really matter. But to your point, Jose, it's gonna be a bunch of niggas that's. Me and Mob James had this conversation before. We was on the fucking podcast, and I'm arguing him down. I'm like, man, James, you can't consider just the jarhead the main nigga, or he the most important part. Imagine the mafia considering the hitman as the most important, part of the community or the organization, I should say. It's just the same thing. Lex, they don't want to admit it. That shit is all that shit come from them niggas just wanting to. It's how people feel like when the game passed on to the West. It's just like how the Drake fans do it, where they can't believe it happened. So it's like, it got to be something else. It got to be they wanted to do this for the kids, or they wanted the labels had them. That's how they see it. Because they can't believe that they dropped the ball or somebody got their hands on it. So they make some lame excuse. Oh, they had a meeting where they was going to empower the West Coast because the West Coast was talking about the whoopty blam. It's like, nigga, Wu-Tang was talking about the same thing. Biggie was talking about the same thing.
Hey, I'm going to just say it. It just really show how powerful the real companies are and how scared niggas really is. To me that these niggas are scared. The name is Vivendi. That's the real company, and Vivendi own 2 record labels.
Yeah.
It's like they own 2 of the labels, but they own a shit ton of private prisons. It's not no label. It ain't Warner. It ain't Universal. It ain't Sony. They don't own shit. The company that owns them owns the prisons and the fucking labels. That's what that shit is. Niggas just ain't gonna say.
Yeah, but again, do I think Vivendi make it their business to put on shit to inspire shit? That shit is partially probably true and partially some bullshit.
It's 100% bullshit. They don't gotta do that, bro. They don't have to do anything. They gonna fuck with us on laws. Y'all really like y'all. I tell niggas this shit, bro. I grew up on the 300 block, straight gangster shit through and through. What you think affected me more? Listening to the Chronic at 8 years old or staying next door to 2 crack houses where I see murders and shootouts like face to face? What you think fuck with me more? The music or outside my house?
Yeah. I agree.
So how can this music affect any of us more than the shit we see outside our house? It can affect little Sally and little Billy in the suburbs that ain't never seen it. It could make our black children that grew up outside of this shit think it's cool and want to get in it, but it can't corrupt the niggas that grow up around corruption. That's retarded.
That's where the stories came from. That's what I was saying a couple hours ago, son. Like, rap ain't shit, but like the expression of what's going on outside, right? Like, it's what you see. Not everybody sees it, but some people do, and that's their story. And then the fans are the people who it resonates with. Like, you saw it or you can relate to it in some way. At least that's how it is for me. How it was for me. For better or for worse.
Really, Callie, all that shit could do for us was provide a soundtrack to the dumb shit we was doing.
Right, that too. So y'all was
made you feel like
I wasn't doing it.
It just made you feel like you wasn't alone. That's it. Like, it was like when I first started selling rock, Jay-Z had came out. And it was like, oh, niggas in New York doing this too. Damn, I wasn't by myself, or it wasn't just as small as my neighborhood.
Bro, we got some little young niggas right now. They've been at war about 15 years. And the older niggas is like 30. this shit started when they was like teenagers. Niggas couldn't even buy a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? It's the span off in the music. Like two different for real, three different generations of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I be telling these little niggas like, bro, y'all gonna hopefully age out of it. But when you age out of it, that's why like the older niggas be talking shit like, oh, why is Benny them they 40s and they still talking about this? Like them niggas perspective.
Man, I hear niggas telling me that all the time. Like, guys, man, when you gonna stop Crip? You gonna be 50. Nigga, I'm not gonna never not be no Crip. What do you mean? Well, why the fuck would I wake up and not be a Crip? Why the fuck does that even? Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Like,
yeah, you see what's in my PTR glasses?
Oh yeah.
People so brave.
That's gonna be me. That's gonna be with me to the day I die.
Man, you just never stop, bro.
My wife hated. She hated, bro. Like she hated so bad. She like don't even bring that shit in the house. Don't even. Don't think that shit. But it represents something that they got a reason that they got a reason to hate it. That's neither here.
But the truth is, dog. Like it depends on what type of nigga you is. Like if you the type of nigga that. Like, you could be whatever type of Crip you want to be. You don't gotta, it ain't no rules to how you gotta do your thing. You could be a fucking dentist and be a homie, bro. You do whatever you want to do. Only difference is, you know what I mean? Now you just represent a bunch of people. And every decision you make, you feel me, is like...
It affects them. It affects them.
Yeah,
and
it affects them. So it's like, that's how I used to feel like... They be like homies, man, my homies will tell you, they be trying to court niggas on. I be like, man, don't court these old weird ass niggas on. I don't need them niggas doing nothing dumb and then doing it in the name of the set, then I'm just looking stupid all the damn time.
That's why my world is different. You can't I tell you like this, bro. If y'all took certain principles from us and really adhere to them, it'll clean all y'all shit the fuck up. The niggas wouldn't know what the fuck is going on.
Man, I try to tell my homies, bro, we should start collecting dues. I said dues, cuz. Let's start collecting dues, homie. Like, that way niggas in prison, feel me, we could, you know, it'd be a cheap dues. I'm like, man, certain homies that's in good standing in prison, that we can make sure they little canteen is solid and they got all the phones and cell phones, especially if they're in good standings. I'm like, every time it's a hood day, like we do 2 hood days. We got the hood day that's 11/7, and we got the 1/17 hood day. And I'm like, man, they'll finance that. And I'm like, man, we can really raise enough money. Certain homies, like, we could put certain, like, give a scholarship away from the set and all that. Man, you would have thought, oh man, Glasgow, you know, some homies is cool, but some, man, nigga, you know, every homie can't afford that. Well, they shouldn't be gangbanging if they can't afford $25 in dues. That's just crazy.
You better go earn it.
You nigga a job, nigga.
Yeah. My cousin Pee Wee, he used to do that with his homie Wallace. They used to do that back in they did that up until, but they still kind of do shit like that, but it's strictly like community based, like you said.
And the whole point, just like that big shootout that happened in Texas with all them bikers, like 200 niggas, they all get locked up and nobody said a word. That should speak volumes of why on the black side, the white side, the Mexican side, outside of the gangs that's been here since the 60s that just got them names, that's just them names, niggas don't know. Because it's too hard to get in. I brought niggas around. I brought niggas from the yak around. Them niggas was getting cut left and right. They got around, got in there like, yeah, we ain't cut them. Nah, you ain't cut for this shit. So get the fuck off. You can hang around and be party and be cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
The first thing they're gonna do is hand you all the principles, like the beliefs and shit, and then you go from there. Cause that's what my cousin stepped to me. You know what I'm saying? He's a 4-corner hustler. And it wasn't until I got older. I was in my 20s when he, you know, sort of invited me to just kind of learn about it and shit. But by then I was like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing.
I was arguing with some niggas and they wow, like you stupid, you 30 and you join a motorcycle club. Like, bro, we don't got no bunch of 20-year-olds. They don't young niggas ain't just accepted in that shit. Cause young niggas is ignorant, dumb shit.
Niggas be prospects. My dad been an ace saying for 40 years. 40-something years.
You already know.
I mean, so it's like, but it's just, gangs got way more potential. But remember, it's the way, poor folk organized, so don't nobody want too many requirements, odd as it sound. Nigga, even homies just want just the benefit. They don't want the requirements.
And niggas knew how much shit I had to do to get what's in my PTR. That shit wasn't just handed to a nigga.
Man, them niggas make you do all that prospect and all that old shit, man. That shit crazy.
That shit crazy, but I like once I got all the way in, I understand.
Yeah.
You really gotta prove your motherfucking loyalty. Like, nigga, it's levels to this shit. And once you get to the top, then you understand. And then once you see, like, nigga, I'm telling you, like, boy, it's a beautiful world, man. It's just a dangerous one.
It's all good though. I just wanted Lex to admit it. He don't want it. He's starting to see that it's true. Gavo already sent you a damn request. I don't know why you ain't came up.
It's like niggas like Guilty, them gangster niggas, man. They hip hop. You hear Guilty Simpson, you think Jay Dilla, Stones Throw, MF Doom, Peter Butter Wolf, but Guilty a friend of my club. Like, Guilty, real nigga. But you wouldn't think it because of the music. You surprised who be what? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Guilty Simpson.
That's big bro, man.
Good dude. Solid homie. Yeah, I don't know. You be trying to tell niggas the truth, and niggas get mad, and they little feelings be hurt, but fuck them.
Gangsters make the world. Gangsters make. Hey, you know what I think though, for real? I think we don't got enough gangsters on the business side like we did before. And it's like now with all of these numbers and analytics and shit, it's like different type of minds in control and running this shit and getting in positions of power. Need a couple of the OGs to get back in this shit. I be telling a couple of men.
It's all good. We're gonna see. We're gonna get to it. Hey
man, all of the groups in Detroit, they dead. Man, that shit is it's a rap. But Babyface Ray about to reunite Team Eastside. That's what he said in the public. So we gotta see if that play out, man. You know, it was stupid. But all of the other shit, bro, that shit gone. Cause Band Gang Boom just got killed the other day.
That was a
Band Gang was like,
but Boom.
You said what?
Them niggas goddamn. That's that like, you know, them Band Gang. That's a whole different generation. The little nigga that just got killed. That's a whole different generation of beef, bro.
Yeah, but they the last of the groups in Detroit. It was like Band Gang and Shred Gang. It was the last two, like.
You know, Band Gang and Shred Gang, the same thing, but it's the same thing.
I know it's the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. Them motherfuckers.
Hold on, y'all know the homie got killed by. You know that was a mistake when he got killed, right?
With Boom.
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, nah, he got killed. He was so the nigga whose funeral he had went to, he went to a repast. Told the nigga not to fucking go. He ended up going to a park on the seaside, and the blood niggas and the 4-2 niggas was beefing. So them niggas came through with the police found like 120 shells. So the 4-2 niggas. So the nigga who funeral was, he was on the killing spree. He killed a bunch of niggas. Like he killed a bunch of niggas, like older niggas, and he killed a bunch of people. But Boom was just there because he fuck with him. But that was a mistake, bro. He was the only nigga that got killed.
got one, you know, boom. I ain't it's just replay, bro. Man, boom, and them niggas though, bro. I ain't even got sick.
No. That I know.
I know them niggas too. Any side. Yeah, them niggas always signed the same label as any. Them niggas always TF, and we've been out a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? And
out of the band gang niggas, I know Boom and Moan personally. Like, them niggas.
Boom, one of them niggas.
My hood.
Yeah, Boom. Them niggas both don't be the mother niggas. Them niggas both came to CT and all that. Boom was one of them niggas. You heard?
Yeah. I know. Oh, I trust me. I know.
That wasn't no saying. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them boys.
Nah, but he wasn't beefing with the 4-2 niggas. It was 4-2 niggas, because you know the feds ended up coming raided 12. They ended up raiding like 12 houses and got like 40 guns from the east side, and Boom was the west side nigga. It's just unfortunate that he was there supporting his people.
You know, who to blame for what, though?
I'm trying to figure out. I asked the same question. Like, about the question, we talking like, blame what?
Yo, who made the title, y'all?
You niggas trying to find a way to bring up Drake and 88D. That's all they doing.
We was talking about the West Coast.
Y'all niggas ain't talking about nothing, but that's what the title be. Y'all gonna eventually talk about.
I don't want to talk about your hero, cuz.
Saying you not a leader in here, I'm not even talking to you.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm talking, nigga.
It's dirty. You ain't been around here since
here, nigga, so you want to say something? How about that?
You ain't been around here since shit.
I don't give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga.
Chill, Sam.
You don't give a fuck about what you talking about, bro? Yeah, nigga, 300 block, nigga. That's where I'm from, nigga.
Chill, Sam. I don't know that sense, chill.
I don't give a fuck what you heard of, nigga. Exactly.
That nigga be tough in ADHD.
Nigga, I'm tough. Hey, this me and
This
real.
nigga was about to say I'm tough everywhere. No, you not. You from Pawnee.
I am. Nigga, I am, nigga. I sure am, bro. So what that got to do with anything?
Nigga from Pontiac, bro.
Okay. Niggas get killed here every day.
No, they don't. Now you lying. Niggas get killed once every 6 months in Pontiac.
Yeah, that's what you believe.
That's what I know.
Yeah, you don't know shit, my nigga.
So you was tough and DDG was chasing you around?
The murder mitten.
Chill, bro. Them niggas squad. Chill, bro. That shit squads. Don't bring that shit back up, bro.
I ain't give a fuck about that nigga or his people. Nobody gives a fuck.
When they chasing you around that car, you was scared.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all be knowing all this crazy shit? I was about to.
They don't be knowing shit, bro. They trolling, nigga.
Nah,
Dub know that nigga got chased.
Dub pressed that nigga. Dub pressed that nigga.
In Pontiac, Michigan, the first 5 months, 25, it was one homicide. I was literally correct. One homicide every 5 months.
One homicide every 5 months. Yeah.
What the nigga mean a nigga chased you around the car, though? What the fuck you talking
Ain't
about?
nobody chase me
It's
around
Dub.
the car, bro.
DDG brother Dub.
DDG, bro. DDG, niggas don't be that.
Is that the one that did the little video with the homies from East Coast and they took all his food and shit?
Man, them niggas is not coming in the ghetto, bro. Trust me, man.
Wait, what happened with?
They
So
dad.
that didn't happen?
He let DDG.
That shit ain't happen.
Dub,
Niggas, man.
That nigga Dub,
Niggas ain't being mad, especially where I'm from. Them niggas ain't for damn sure ain't gonna come where I be at.
Oh, wait, so what happened?
Nothing.
Bro, y'all had one homicide for the year, which is great. That's
That
great.
shit squash, bro. We need to bring that up.
We had one homicide. What's his name? Tell me his name.
Oh,
Since you see the one homicide, tell me. Look, you missed the information, man. Tell me.
Who was the
No,
one
tell
nigga?
me.
You sound crazy. Yo, that sound crazy.
One nigga, who the one nigga who got killed?
Bro, that sound dumb as hell. Bro, you sound crazy. You telling him to name the one nigga who died in the year?
If it was only one person, the name is gonna be so easy to find.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that you
So
about
what's
to
the one
name?
nigga name?
Are you about
What's
to
his
name
name?
5 other niggas that died?
No, I just want him to name his name. I want you to say his name. Say it, Dirty. Since only one nigga died, it should be real easy to find his name.
I tell you right now. I tell you right now.
Say it, nigga.
Let me look it up. I tell you
Because
right
his picture
now.
in my motherfucking PTR. So say his name.
So it's
Since
only
he's the only one that died. Say it.
Fuck this nigga talking to.
I'm talking to you. You
Wait,
said
that
one
was your,
nigga died.
that was your man.
It was actually one.
You talking
That was
to me
your
about
man?
the dead nigga?
You said it was just one this year that died in Pontiac for murder. What's his name? It'll be easy.
Bro, I don't know, nor do I care. I'm just telling you that.
But if
You said niggas die every day.
If you could find it, if you found that just one murder fight, it'll be simple to see how many people died in
I'm
Pontiac.
sure I can find it, but I'm not about to go waste my time.
Fine.
You told me niggas die every day.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Fine.
Cause I was talking about hip hop.
You can find
one nigga.
You can make calls.
The one nigga is his friend.
You can make calls.
I mean, I think
That's cool. I'm not
Can you not do
disrespecting
that?
him. He talking like it's like that.
Right.
It should be 3. You know what I'm saying? Cause 2 more niggas should have got knocked down behind that. How tough you talking, nigga? Stop talking to
Find it. Find it.
Pontiac.
Go make the rate to 5.
Glasses is good.
Find it.
Ron house is 75,000. Yeah, niggas ain't knocking shit. Michigan, Detroit, for sure niggas getting killed. It's $1,000 house.
It's $1 glasses. Stop.
I looked at those houses. Like when I started looking at them houses, cause I was looking at them houses at Nice Town yesterday, I'm like, man, Philly's still crazy. Nigga they had houses in Detroit, nigga, for 87 colors, same price. Nigga, you can have no Euro clip or nothing. Boy, they gonna knock your fucking head off over
The
there.
house for $1 in Detroit, dog.
Yeah, they for sure.
Wait, it says Stern turned this South End. That was your man, though? Like, I'm looking it up. That was June 7th.
I know y'all not
That's
talking
what
about
nobody turn themselves in. That's a whole nother matter.
Please don't talk about this one, man.
Leave that shit alone, bro.
She said he'd never been to
Damn, gang, you was asking a question, bro. I'm mind my business, bro.
Why in your city saying every restaurant is closing? Like y'all don't got no restaurant.
Yo, what you
The house is 100, nigga. The house 1,000.
Hold on, glasses. What you mean that's best, bro?
Mitigation of damage.
If y'all niggas is squad, man, just say that.
Yeah, I saw former speaker. I saw that about how Ghislaine said that Trump and Clinton were both innocent men and did nothing wrong, and denied that they had any involvement whatsoever. I thought it was interesting that she also cleared Clinton because that creates a double jeopardy where it's not just Trump she's clearing. So that was a really interesting little sound clip from her that they released. And the Trump's personal former attorney, who now works at DOJ, he says, "I'm not here to give you anything or to promise you anything." So it's like they really do control the narrative and the media that we consume. What was that? Blocking vaccinated people? You mean like their profiles? I mean, people got tricked. You have to have compassion and kindness and friendship because people got suckered into the vaccines. No, people just line up. The whole country operates off of what's called compliance. And most people, their whole lives are built around being compliant. And having worked at the former or at the United States Treasury and the IRS, the word which is always tossed around by the commissioner is compliance. You need to come back into compliance. So the COVID-19 vaccine lockdowns and forced vaccinations, that was a compliance exercise. And unfortunately, there's just a lot of victims of that compliance exercise. But Kennedy, the Bull, is the head of the Health and Human Services Secretary in the Trump administration, and they have finally found their match. I mean, for really 40, 50 years, the pharmaceutical industry, ever since Reagan, has had limited liability in terms of what they manufacture and distribute, and the medical misinformation claims that Big Pharma makes. So it's deceptive advertising on behalf of Big Pharma, and they're the biggest advertisers, but because they are the biggest recipients of Medicare, Medicaid, $4 trillion a year is printed up to go to Big Pharma, to big health insurance providers. And so that's the type of economy we live in. And that's one of the branches of the two snakes we have to choke off, the other being the military industrial complex. But Big Pharma and the big military industrial complex, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, 100 other companies, and 100 other Big Pharma, they are the biggest problems in our society, and we are paying for it. That's the insanity of America.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think, it's frustrating to have to show compassion and all that for vaccinated who haven't repented, have not repented, because they're still here spreading the same old rhetoric. You can't say this, you can't say that. Trigger. And earlier Rob was saying that there's like a new thing that came out where it's like a list of 50 things you can't say because it'll trigger people. Earlier Rob was saying that there's like a new thing that came out where it's like a list of 50 things you can't say because it'll trigger people. Did you hear about that? Let's read this list together as a group. Can we get that list actually? And for some people. Let me find it. Yeah, well, let's read this list together as a group, and hopefully we trigger some people. Coming up on 1.5 miles right now. Hopefully. Starting to sweat. Anyway, we're on our Mile High spacewalk. Coming up on 1.5 miles right now. Starting to sweat.
I know so many people who got injured or died. It's crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of them have repented, if they're still alive. So.
My friend's dad got it and then died within a day or two.
Yeah, that's directly from it. He died from it. So. Yeah, there's a new study that shows 73% of the people who died within 5 days of getting the vaccine is because it was directly because of the vaccine. That's a Dr. Peter McCullough. Dr. Peter McCullough did a report on that.
I had a coworker whose wife likely got the vaccine, and because she had her cancer in remission. Well, her cancer came back full strong and she died. I think they just spent this last year just dosing her with all kinds of stuff, and then she died in July.
Vaccines are still extremely triggering. I just did an interview with a former Marine, nurse, and podcast host. He's vaccinated. His whole family is vaccinated. His grandchildren are vaccinated. And sure enough, we don't have any health problems. Well, health is one of those things where it can sneak up on you in the middle of the night. Next thing you know, you got a major health problem. You're like, where did this come from? Oh, well, maybe taking an experimental vaccine manufactured in India by AstraZeneca. Over 1.2 billion dosages were manufactured by AstraZeneca in India. So Grok is an amazing tool because it cuts through all the friction and the noise and gets you exactly what you're looking for to make your point. And the scamdemic, plandemic was long in the making. I mean, I originally saw documentation from the George Bush administration, not just theorizing, but actually planning for this as if this was like a national security maneuver for the American people. But it's just a big dollar giveaway, a huge tax, debt and borrowing scam to stick future taxpayers with all this borrowed money. So
they were copywriting or getting all kinds of patents or whatever on like 1993 or 1996 or something like that. So for a long time, you're right.
Okay. All right, so I got the blacklist of terms that Democrats say we need to stay away from. So these are all kind of terminologies. Privilege, violence as environmental violence, dialoguing, triggering, othering, microaggressions, holding space, body shaming, subverting norms, systems of the oppression, cultural appropriations, Overton window, existential threat to climate, democracy, economy, racial transparency, stakeholders, the unhoused, food insecurity, housing insecurity, person who immigrated, birthing person, CSI gender, dead naming, heteronormity, patriarchy, LGBTQ+, BIPO, I've never heard this one, BIPOC, LI shift, incarnated person, and involuntary confinement. Those are like all the terms right now that they've got. I don't know if they've got more, but those are the ones that they listed.
So a lot of these terms are liberal terms.
Yep, they're saying it's destroying their party by using them.
They're not wrong.
You know, it always takes a mirror to look and see what's really going on.
Well, Trump is going city to city now, destroying Democrats. So he's coming to Chicago, and the Democrats here, like cockroaches, are already vibrating and out of control. They have no idea what they're about to experience, because if they can clean up Washington, D.C. in 1 week, they can clean up Chicago in 1 week or 2 weeks and take a lot of the control and power and humiliate and shame the mayor who's running the city into the ground. The city is completely bankrupt. The state is completely bankrupt. And Trump, like a conquering crusader, is taking America back one city at a time.
It's great, like Seattle, Portland, Eugene, then go down to California. Jeez, this whole place, like the whole West Coast is a mess. I mean, you just walk down this, like, in the middle of the town. There's shit on the sidewalk. There's tweakers everywhere. There's shit in the streets. My brother works for the trauma response team, and one day he went to like 33 overdoses. Took these people in the hospital. I mean, and who's paying for this?
We're paying for it. This country spends $88 billion a month just on education alone. $88 billion a month, 1.1 or 1.4 trillion a year we dump into education. What are we educating? You know, it's unbelievable how much money.
The rainbow flag rather than the American flag. Jeez.
Yeah, it's liberal, socialist, populist. Mondani has raised $1 million, and he's projected to win. So, you know, that terrifying reality of a radical Muslim communist taking over America's greatest city is a reality. You know, this is what happened to London. So if individuals like him aren't defeated strategically and comprehensively, I mean, it is like a domino, you know, within the United States, but Trump is literally liberating city to city, and he can't do it fast enough. And he needs to, you know, his health is a concern, and, you know, I think him staying in the White House and meditating and commanding from the bunker is the best way for him to do it. people will obey his orders and do what needs to be done. But America has to be liberated internally as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's working a ton. He's messaging numerous times per day. But he delegates a bit more.
I mean, I go out pretty much every day for at least a few hours. I haven't seen one National Guard yet in DC, but I'll tell you, all of the fucking hoodlums and all of the little criminals that have been running around causing trouble since I got here have vanished. They've vanished. It's like he's got the invisible hand. You know?
Hey, Augustus, if you mind if I chime in for a moment while I have a few minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, chime down. I heard you discussing about the vaccines and the state of affairs, but you know, I've thought a lot about this because for the longest time I'm one of the healthiest people I know, and there's no way you'd ever convince me to take anything from a doctor. I despise doctors from what I've seen them do through prescriptions to people I know. So I'm just allergic to them. But as the pandemic progressed, I noticed that more people, I caught myself trying to advise more people not to do that. As things accumulated, I stopped. I realized who was getting these shots, who was promoting it. I took a deeper look into typeset, right? And I realized that there was a threshold where I noticed that there was no utility or purpose for me to discourage these people from taking this shot any longer, because not all of them were cognitively present to begin with. Second, look at these people themselves, and life offers you decisions. This what I'm saying is irrespective to the individuals and the service members who had to involuntarily take this shot. I'm speaking about the people who made the cognitive choice to do that. They're much more massive in numbers. Take a look at those people. A lot of them have no soul, and they're not aligned with Jesus or God. They did it almost as a pushback against, the rest of the patriots who were trying to warn them about it. They were clinging to the medical industry and their advice. So I realized at some point, knowing the repercussions of the shot, that there was no utility in me, advising against it. And instead, I just dropped it and just decided to watch. And I've watched people disintegrate. I mean, here in Houston, I've watched people disintegrate. People started coming to me for health advice afterwards. And these are some of the strangest people that have no soul. And I couldn't believe how attached to their belief systems that they were, that even if you offered them suggestions of how to get healthier, and they were still attached to their immoral ways. And then this is difficult for me to mention because I had to be elevated in a perspective to where I am seeing the detrimental outcome of these medications or vaccines, and still say nothing. And I had to, consult with God about it and realize that these people were never completely present. And then that took me to a greater, morally dysfunctional people to terminate or to see the end of their own existence by their own choice. And I realized that this is a greater a force and effect. Yes, it is. It's not a good thing overall, but who were these people to begin with, you know? And look how irrational they're all behaving now. I can see them driving, seemingly distracted, oblivious as they walk, just so detached from their souls. And I had to find moral comfort in God and Jesus, and just to realize that they're not. There's only a few people that are getting into heaven, you know, to begin with.